Do you know that pap is also culture food loaded with probiotics? Well, let's make pap from the scratch. I'm using hot water because I want it to soak up fast. I'll be fermenting this corn for just 3 nights instead of 4. That is to help it smell better. So after it has fermented for 3 nights, I washed up the corn. First of all, removing the water in which I fermented it, and then washing it severally with clean water. And now it's time to go and grind this corn. I did not know I could make pap from the scratch in my space, but my mom gave me this half pint of corn and it occurred to me that I could actually do it. There are people who grind things along the street, so I went to one of them and grounded the corn there. I also had to buy this transparent scarf to filter the pap from the grounded corn. I don't know if there's any other way, but I'm used to tying it around a bowl. That is my grounded corn by my right, a clean water to sieve it with, and an empty bowl to put the chaff. I had to put my bowl on top of my old stove to bring it up to the length of my chair. You see why I said I never knew I could do this in my space, but I just had to look for ways to make it work. This process is basically washing the pap into the bowl with water and then taking out the chaff remaining on top. The chaff is not entirely useless. People who have poultry farm often take them, mix them with something else to feed the chicken. After sieving the pap, I had to leave it to settle, and this is me taking out the excess water from the pap itself that has settled at the bottom of the bowl. And this is one other thing I had to buy. They call it pap bag or akamo. The pap is at the bottom of the bowl, so I had to pour it inside this sack to drain out the excess water and to leave just the pap. I successfully transferred everything into the sack gradually because I'm the only one doing this. People who make agidi take the watery pap at this stage and cook it, stirring it on the fire until it is well cooked. After transferring my pap into the sack, I had to put it into this bowl so it could release the excess water, but I had to tie the mouth so that it would not pour. I raised the sack up so you can see how the water comes out. I occasionally go and remove the water that comes out, and this is the next day. I now have my pap, which is strong to an extent, but it is still soft. I had to untie it to show you what it looks like right now. It is strong, but not as strong, so I had to put it back. This does not mean that it is not ready at this point, but it just has to be as strong as possible so it can be preserved easily. I took out some from the sack that I'll be making for breakfast. Pap is a very versatile food. It can go with bread, akara, moi moi, and a lot of other food generally. But for the one I made this morning, I'll be having it alongside fried egg and bread. Thank you for watching.